Ladies and babes, welcome back to SlappyMeats Plays Silent Hill. Well, when we last left off, we beat the boiler monster after I flapped a whole shit ton of gums about symbolism and etc. And don't expect that to stop anytime soon. It's kind of one of the whole reasons why I'm playing through this. Because I feel that this is a rich game that is important to my formative gaming years of PlayStation 1. I guess NES and SNES were more the formative gaming years. But PlayStation 1, major influence on my video gaming habits and tastes. Because PlayStation 1 was about the time that shit started to hit, like, quite a metamorphosis. And metamorphosis, there's some of that symbolism later on in the game, too. Pap! Punk ass buster. Dog? Yo, dog, I heard you like my bullet in your face, so I did exactly that. To you. I did use the K. Gordon key. I'm not sure what, like, the significance of the K. Gordon key is. You know, was this a friend's house? Is this one of their neighbors? Yeah, I gotta imagine that the doghouse on Levin Street, since that's on the way to the school. Okay, in fact, yeah. That's something to think about. Where did... Because I gotta imagine that at least some sort of consistency is present here with, like, where imagery shows up. You know, if she lives on one of the houses on Levin Street, perhaps, then, what's the significance of this one? But if she lived on one of the houses on Levin Street, then if she were to walk to school, she would have to pass by that doghouse. One of the explanations that I hear for the dog creatures is simply that she's afraid of dogs. Again, I feel like it feels like a lazy explanation, but probably nonetheless valid. Because, you know, she's a small child, and it's not uncommon for a small child to be intimidated by dogs, especially when, like, your personality is already kind of meek from being picked on all the damn time. You're not gonna stand up to a big dog. I don't think there was any. Oh no, there's a health drink on this side. So, the doghouse would be a significant kind of, like, symbol of anxiety. Gargoyles, a little less clear. Other than straight up demonic imagery, you know? Like, yeah, if her mom is practicing that goddamn high ceremonial magic around her, illustrations of Baphomet and shit. Yeah, well, we'll talk a little bit more about Baphomet later. Like, she might see some of that imagery, some of those illustrations, and associate that with fear and nervousness? Yeah, yo. Some of these, I can't stick a pin on all of these. What I do want to do, though, is appreciate the fact that this place is called Cut Rite Chainsaws. This is a store that sells exclusively chainsaws. And maybe chainsaw accessories. But, this is not a hardware store. This is, you would go to a Lowe's or a Home Depot and you can, or an Ace, if that still exists. You can go there and get chainsaws there, but you can also get shovels, you get gardening tools, you get lumber, you get fastening hardware, nails and bolts and screws and nuts. But that place? No. The sign outside, motherfucker, says cut right chainsaws. Kid comes in, hey, can I use your bathroom? Hey, does that say piss right bathrooms? No. Cut right chainsaws. So unless you're about to go shit out a chainsaw and then sell it to us at severely reduced cost, take your business elsewhere. And here she comes. Hanging out in a Christian church like she don't even care. Now she's standing in front of the cross like, trust me.
Were you ringing that bell?
I'm doing great. This is a Christian church. It's not fucking high ceremonial magic.
Foretold by gyromancy.
Never mind. She dropped that facade real quick.
I knew you'd come.
I mean, the heralding of angels and demons is in line with the Christian dogma, but
you're talking about Cheryl.
She's not exactly
I see everything.
She's not exactly a practicing Catholic.
Tell me.
Or even Protestant.
Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random.
I'll show you.
You must follow
Flops on the floor.
The path of the hermit concealed by Flauros.
Who the hell is Flauros?
What are you talking about?
Here, the Flauros, a cage of peace.
A cage.
It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld.
I mean, I guess you're not exactly lying.
Will help you.
Not exactly.
Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
Wait, don't go
yet.
But
what? Why? No, I wanted to talk some more. Don't go yet. Don't leave me. You fascinating old lady. So fascinating. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Okay. I got curious, because I was thinking maybe it's possible to leave without taking the Flauros. And there's a scene that, like, you don't actively use the Flauros. It activates when it feels like it. But, okay, in order to proceed, you need the drawbridge key, and you can't take that without taking this first. So, alright. When I was looking back at that moment, I was like, you know what, I'm sure I could have just left without taking it. But she got all crafty, and she paperweighted the key with the Flauros. Dahlia's too smart for Harry. Because that's difficult. Puppy. Oh. Sucker. So, when you beat the game the first time, regardless of the ending you get, you get this. This appears in this gas station. So before you beat the game the first time, you can go to Cut Rate? No, these are high quality. Cut Rite chainsaws. And inspect it, and he'll be like, oh, there's no gasoline, I'm not gonna take it. Like, okay, first off, what? You fucking moron? Just have it. Take it. I mean, get me started about his reasoning for taking objects. Like, in the one that was really bugging Spooky was in the chemistry supply room, or the lab equipment room in the school. There's a bottle on the shelf. There are a couple bottles. It says distilled water. They look very takeable. You know, they're like bright white against a muted background. And it's distilled water. Why would you not take these health drinks? And that does a body good. You don't take the distilled water? He says, I don't need to take these. Distilled water. I don't need this. But then he rounds the corner and he picks up chemical. What chemical? He doesn't really know exactly. At least you don't know what it is when you pick it up. Yeah, fucker. Chainsaw. Of course, it whines and makes the controller rumble. And if you're on the same screen for long enough, you got it out. You don't, well, like you don't check a door or something, because every time you pick up an item or check a door, once this is started, it will stop. He's gone into I'm picking shit up mode, and the chainsaw stops. So then you have to, rev it up again. Sometimes even if you haven't checked anything, it'll just go out after a while. Just a little bit of a bitch. Now, what was I saying? Shit that he doesn't pick up? Yeah. He's got endless pockets, it's fucking endless inventory. And he doesn't pick up a chainsaw! How does he know at some point? Okay, so this, first off, before the rest of that, this thing is ridiculous. I never noticed him on previous run-throughs, previous playthroughs of this game, but I seen that once I hit hard mode and then beat the game again, these like roving street gangs of gargoyles would appear with a bigger one as their leader. And did you see how many shotgun shells he just took? This is a normal one. Normal one. Shit. He does a lot of damage. But I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'll show you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so one shell brought this one down. No, leave me alone. Yeah, see, I'm fucking heartbeating again. 2 of them hit me, but still, that shouldn't have done that. Beep, dead. Didn't even have to kick him. No. Shit. Are you the big one? You're the big one. Shit. Really? He didn't aim at the... You better go down. Nope. Just chug that Ensure. Try not to throw up everywhere. Just have to stick. What the... Which one's which? Nope. A little slow on the draw. Squeak! Yeah, so it's just it's a cloud of these things. Dead! Dead! Here's the big one. Here's the big one. But inordinately tough. Like, the size difference between this guy and this guy is not 12 shotgun shells worth. It takes 1 shotgun shell to kill one of those little guys. I didn't exactly count how many it took to kill the big one, but too many! Because, yeah, the first time I encountered those, I had never seen them before. They had never shown up on the bridge that I had noticed. I don't think I had just run past them, because I came down this staircase and I picked up those items on previous playthroughs. But then, like, once I beat hard mode, maybe twice or something, I don't know. Once after I got the katana, it might have been the playthrough after I got the katana, or maybe it was after I got the hyperblast. I don't know. Maybe beating the UFO and getting the UFO ending really makes some crazy shit happen. I mean, it makes sense, right? Silent Hill makes sense. That's cute.